Okay, Parshat Bashalach. The Tzemach Tzedek, the third Rebbe of Chabad, said a Hasidic discourse which is called, what's this? Ra'u. Oh, Ra'u. Look at this. Ra'u, ki Hashem noten lechem et Shabbat. Where is this? Where is this? Kuti Torah. Oh, interesting. Oh, here it is. Ra'u, ki Hashem. See that God gave you the Shabbat. This is talking about the manna that fell. It says on Shabbat, the manna did not fall, the manna. Afterwards, he said to his son, who was my grandfather, these are sayings by the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe. So he was the sixth Rebbe. So the Tzemach Tzedek was the third Rebbe. So he said to his son, who was the fourth Rebbe, the grandfather of the sixth Rebbe, he said, like this: my grandfather said this mimer, said this discourse. Okay, the Hasidic discourses that the Rebbes said were very exact, and they remembered each word, and they sometimes would repeat word for word the same mimer once every several years. Remember, we had that a few weeks ago. So he said like this: when he said that when he was in Mezritz, this is talking about the first Rebbe of Chabad, the Maggid of Mezritz came to him and said, the Maggid of Mezritz, he was the Baal Shem Tov's pupil. So the Maggid of Mezritz said, my teacher, the Baal Shem Tov, said a mimer which was called Vayashav HaYom le'etano, that when the sea, the Red Sea, split, it returned back to its old strength. And he said, what does it mean, etano? The rabbis also interpret etano is the word tanao. It's condition. Condition in English, the word condition, what does it mean? It's how do you say? Like when you make an agreement on certain conditions. You read the conditions of when God created the world, he made a condition with the water that it would split for the Jews when they went across. And he said, doing God's will, so he said, do it, the condition that God created us with, that's our power. That's our power. Etano means to be powerful. And tanao means on the condition. So just like the water, the whole existence of the water, of the river, the power of the flowing of the river depended on its fulfilling its condition to split for the Jews. So also the power of the Jews is to fulfill their condition, namely to do what God wants when they were created. Then after that, he said, okay. Then the Maggid repeated it again, and he said that the river Ganai part from me. There's a story in the Talmud with, what was it, Rebbe Pinchas ben Yair. Pinchas ben Yair, he asked the river Ganai, to split, and it did. And it was splitting to this Kriyas Yam Suf because the whole existence of the river was only in order that it should split to enable the Jews to pass over, to help the Jews. So the whole world somehow or other exists only in order to help the Jews. So its existence cannot impede or stop the Jews from doing what they want. It depends on our attitude. When we look at the world and understand that the world is here in order to help us, that then the world actually does so and it actually helps us. Have a good day with Mashiach. Now, God willing, at 3:00 we will continue learning the Sikh of the Rebbe. We'll learn about the giving of the Torah at Sinai, a speech from the Rebbe in Likutei Sichos Gimel. Shalom Uvracha. God bless you all, and hope to see you at 3:00. Shalom.